Ladies and gentlemen, teachers and students, we welcome you to Here We Are Play 2016. He will be played by Mauricio Ortiz and she will be played by Juliana Del Piano. We have a pleasure to have you all here and we hope that you have a wonderful time. Thank you.
Here we are, aren't we?
Yep. Should say we are. Here we are. Well. How does it feel to be an old married lady?
Oh, it's too soon to ask me that. At least, I mean, we've been married for about 3 hours, haven't we?
We've been married for 72 hours and 26 minutes.
My, it seems like longer.
No, it isn't even hardly 6:30 yet.
It seems like later. I guess it's because it starts getting dark so early.
It does, like that. Nights are going to be pretty long. I mean, well, it's getting dark early.
I didn't have any idea what time it was. Everything was so mixed up. I sort of don't know where I am, what it's all about. Getting back from the church, and all these people, and then changing all my clothes, and then everybody throwing things and all. Goodness, I don't see how people do it every day.
Do what?
Get married. When you think of all the people all over the world getting married just as if it was nothing. Chinese people and everybody, just as if it wasn't anything.
Well, let's not think about all those Chinese people. Think about all those people. Give them something very to think about. I mean, what do we hear?
I know, but I just sort of got to thinking of them, all over, doing it all the time. At least, I mean, getting married, you know. And it's sort of such a big thing. It makes you feel weird. You think of them, all doing it just like if it wasn't anything. And how does anybody know what's going to happen next?
Let them worry. We don't have to. You know, darn well what's going to happen. I mean, well, we know it's going to be great. I mean, well, we know we're going to be happy, don't we?
Of course. Only you think of them and you have to sort of just keep thinking. An awful lot of people that get married, it doesn't turn out so well. And I guess they must have thought it was going to be great.
Honey, what's all this? This is our honeymoon. I mean, what are you talking about?
It was nice, wasn't it? Do you really like my veil?
You look great. Just great.
Oh, I'm terribly glad. Ellie and Luis looked lovely, didn't they? I'm terribly glad they did finally decide to think. They looked perfectly lovely.
Listen, I want to tell you something. When I was standing up there in that old church waiting for you to come up, and I saw those beautiful bridesmaids, I thought to myself, well, I didn't know Luis could look like that. She must not have known anybody said I am.
Oh, really? Funny. Of course, everybody thought her dress and hair were lovely, but a lot of people seem to think she looks sort of tired. People have been saying that a lot lately, and I tell them it's awfully mean of them to go around saying that about her. And I tell them they've got to remember that Louise isn't so terribly young anymore, and they've got to expect her to look like that. Louise can say she's turning 30 all she wants to, but she's a good deal near 27.
Well, she was certainly a nugget of the wedding. Boy!
Well, I'm glad you thought so. I'm glad someone did. And how do you think Ellie looked?
Why? I certainly didn't look at it.
Well, that's certainly too bad. I don't suppose I ought to say it about my own sister, but I never saw anybody look as good as Ellie looked today. Not always so sweet and unselfish, and you didn't even notice it, but you never pay attention to her anyway. Don't think I haven't noticed it. It makes me feel just terrible. It makes me feel just awful that you don't like my own sister.
I do so like her. I'm crazy for Ellie. I think she's really cute.
It makes any difference to Ellie whether you like her or not. She's got enough people crazy about her. It isn't anything to her whether you like her or not. Only...
So, what are you trying to just sort of fight for? Come on. Why are you talking about being one of your family? And how about your mother, your father, and Ellie? What's all this for?
Well, don't think I haven't seen it. Lots of people, they get married and they think it's going to be great and everything, and then it all goes to pieces because people don't like people's families, so something like that. Don't tell me, I've seen it happen.
Come on. What are you talking about this, honey? Come on.
Me? What have I got to be nervous about? I mean, goodness, I'm not nervous.
Listen, sometimes we say that girls get kind of nervous and icky and that kind of thing. I mean, well, it's like you said, everything was getting sort of mixed up. Honey, you don't look any too comfortable. Why don't you take your hat off?
I'm sorry, I was cross. I guess I did feel a little bit funny. All mixed up thinking of all those people all over the world and then being right up here alone with you. It's so sort of different. It's sort of such a big thing. You can't blame a person for thinking, can you? Yes, that's an ever fight. We won't be like a whole lot of them. We won't fight or be nasty or anything, will we?
You get your life over.
I guess I will take this Darnell hat up. It kind of presents. Just put it up in the rack. Put it here. Do you like it, sweetheart?
Well, looks good to me.
No, but I mean, do you really like it?
I know this is the new style and everything, and it's probably great, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know anything about hats. I mean, come on. I don't like that little hat. Like that.
Well, that's nice, that's lovely. The first thing you say to me as soon as you get me off on a train and away from my family is that you don't like my hat. The first thing you say to your wife is that you think she has terrible taste in hats. That's nice, isn't it?
Honey, come on.
What you don't seem to realize is that this hat costs $22. $22. And that horrible old thing you think you're so crazy about, that costs $3.95.
I don't give a darn what it costs. I only said I like that blue hat. That's all. Honey, come on.
It's too bad you didn't marry somebody with the kind of hats that you like. Hats that cost $3.95. Why didn't you marry Louise? You always think she looks so beautiful. You love her taste in hats. Why didn't you marry her?
For heaven's sakes.
Why didn't you marry her? All you've done since we got on this train is talk about it. Here I've sat and listened to you saying how wonderful Louise is. That's nice, I suppose. Getting me off on a train and then raving about Louise right in front of my face. Why didn't you ask her to marry you? I'm sure she would have jumped at the chance. There are so many people asking her to marry them. It's too bad you didn't marry her. I'm sure you'd have been much happier.
Listen, honey. What are you talking about things like that? Why didn't you marry Joey Brooks? I'm pretty sure you could have bought you all the $22 hats you ever wanted. Suppose.
Well, I'm not so sure. I'm not sorry I didn't. There. Joey Brooks would have waited until he got me off alone and then steered at my taste in clothes. Joey Brooks wouldn't ever hurt my feelings. Joey Brooks has always been fond of me.
Yeah, he's fun of you. He's so fun of you, he didn't even send you a wedding present. That's how fun he is.
I happen to know for a fact that he was away on a business trip, and as soon as he comes back, he's going to give me anything I want for the apartment.
I don't want anything he gives you. Anything he gives you, I'll sort of throw it right out the window. That's what I think of your friend Joe Brooks. Now, how do you know where he is or what's he been doing? Has he been writing to you?
I happen to know for a fact that he was away on a business trip, and as soon as he comes back, he's going to give me anything I want for the apartment. I suppose my friends can correspond with me. I didn't hear there was any law against that.
I suppose they can from now. And I don't want my wife getting letters from cheap traveling salesmen like that guy.
Joey Brooks is not a cheap traveling salesman. He is not. He gets a wonderful salary.
Yeah, who told you that?
He told me so himself.
He told you so himself. He told you so himself.
You've got a lot of right to talk about Joey Brooks. You and your friend Louise. All you ever talk about is Louise.
Honey, what are you talking about? I only thought I said up that about Louise because I thought you wanted that, that's all.
Well, you certainly took an awful lot of notice of her today, on our wedding day. You said yourself when you were standing there in the church, just kept thinking of her. Right up on the altar, all right, in the presence of God, and all you thought about was Louise.
Honey, I never should have said that. I mean, how does anybody know what kind of crazy things come to their mind when they're waiting there to get married, you know?
I don't know. I've been all sort of mixed up today too. I told you that. Everything's so strange and everything. Me all the time thinking of all getting married, and so many of them. Only I did think when you kept saying how beautiful Luis looked, you did it with malice and forethought.
I never said anything with malice and forethought. I just told you that because I thought it would make you laugh, that's all.
Well, it didn't.
I know it did. It's sort of making me laugh. Well, we have to be laughing too. I'm trying to start that for
I don't know, we used to squabble a lot when we were going together, married and then engaged and everything. But now I feel so sort of strange. I feel so sort of lonely.
Why? What are you talking about?
No.
What do you mean, no? That's what I mean.
What?
Honey, I want to be bored. You know?
Bored. As if I could be bored with you, silly. Aren't we married bored?
Okay. This is what we're going to do. From weekend to New York, in about 20 minutes or so. We'll get to Biltmore, right out from the station, and Baxter, and have dinner or something, and then we see what we're doing.
Oh yes, let's. I'm so glad we're going to the Biltmore. I just love it. The drives I've seen in New York, we've always stayed there. Papa and Mama and Ellie and I was crazy about it. I always sleep so well there. I go right to sleep the minute I put my head in the pillow.
Oh,
At least I'm in way up high, so quiet.
we have to write those letters sooner.
Well, you see, I've been perfectly terrible. What with all this excitement and everything, I never did a thing about those bookends my master sent. It's just so awful of me. I've got to write them this very night.
You want to go to the show tomorrow tonight or something?
Why? Whatever you like. I sort of didn't think people went to theaters and things on their... I mean, I've got a couple of letters and some things, right?
Okay. Let's settle this. Everything you wear, or have, like, every single thing you wear.
What?
Okay, fine. After everything's done, all of those things settled, and you get to New York, great. Come on, it's an honeymoon. Talking about.
Well, I guess everything is going to be great. Can you reach me down my hat, will you, dear? Thanks. I'm so sorry you don't like it.
Do so like
Listen what you said before. You said you thought it was perfectly terrible.
I never said any such thing like that. You're crazy.
All right. I may be crazy. Thank you very much. But that's what you said. Not that it matters. It's just a little thing. But it's pretty fun to think you're gonna marry somebody who says you have perfectly terrible taste in hats and then goes and says you're crazy besides.
Okay, listen. I think your hat is great. I think everything works. What else do you want me to say?
Well, I don't want you to say it like that.
I love the damn hat.
Do you really? Do you honestly? I'm so glad. I hate you not to. It would be, I don't know, it would be sort of such a bad start, you know?
We're not gonna have any bad stories. Now we got it settled. Finally, I'm gonna say this. Yeah. So, basically, when we get to New York, right now, and on our honeymoon, right? You like it. Then, okay. Well, here we are married. As I said, here we are.
Yes, here we are, aren't we?